Let's see. Hey,
Oh,
look at that.
hello.
Look at that. 3-in-1.
3-in-1.
Here we
There
go.
you go.
Let's
All
see what we
righty.
got here. We got John Rhodes is around. McCarty is around. Mr. Clem is around. Hey, Brucey's here. Hopefully, people got the link, and we'll see what's going on. Anywho, Conquer. I asked him if he wanted to do it today. He goes, "No, mate." I was like, "Okay." So no big deal. We get the usual cast of characters, so that's all right. So
Is Stella is Stella here tonight or
no, she's camping actually.
she's camping?
I just that picture makes it so I don't look like a real. So I figured I'd use that picture. So hey, Ben, Jason, everyone's saying hello, hello, hello.
Oh
Boom.
Jesus! Now it's
I
exploding.
texted you, Bruce. Look in your text or your email. I think I emailed you too, Bruce. Look in your email. Yeah, I think I emailed to Bruce. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I emailed you your BTH email, Bruce. Check it out there. The BTH one. Everyone's saying hello. Let's see if I can catch up. The StreamYard is slower than using it in YouTube, but it's the only way I could show comments. Because in YouTube you can't show comments. Ben. Oh, I just want to make not a correction, but a comment on my video that I posted on the honing. My good friend Craig Timmons, who also has a good channel, he said, "Oh no, you can't do this and do that with honing." Well, technically, honing you cannot correct geometry technically. I mean, meaning if your center line is off or something, you can't really. It follows whatever geometry is there, but you can increase a bore, correct a taper. It'll share the same center line that's already there with a rigid hone. You can't correct it by changing the center line or doing that. So that was the point. If you look in the comments, point he was trying to make. So, uh, hey, what is this winter in 2 days, Bruce? What does that mean?
We're getting 6 centimeters of snow on Monday.
Oh, get out! Wow.
All
No, I'm not
righty.
getting out. I'm
That's
going to
definite?
stay. I'm not getting out.
Holy cow.
You're not even getting into Walmart. What's going on?
That's crazy.
That worked.
You haven't had any frost yet, have you?
We have only gone down to like 1 degree Celsius, which is 33.
Yeah.
And, but, okay, this weekend we mowed. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This weekend we mowed all the leaves, and then a big wind came and blew the rest of the leaves down.
Holy cow.
And now we are going to get 6 centimeters of snow on Monday. So I'm going to mow those leaves one more time tomorrow.
Now, is that early for you then? Or I guess it's the end of October.
Yeah,
Right?
this snow might not stay,
Yeah.
but if it snows in November and the ground has already got about an inch of frost, like
Yeah.
it freezes to 4 feet, but once it starts to freeze, then the snow doesn't warm up and we're done.
Interesting.
Which is why I go to Mexico.
Oh, yeah. And
I think everyone in Canada should get at least north of the 49th. Now, those guys like Wayne, they got good weather down there. He's 400 miles down. He's almost south of you guys. But out here in the Northwest, it's cold.
Yeah.
You hear me whine about it all the time.
No, that's okay.
Well, as long as you know how to keep control of it, you know. Wow, a lot of chatting. A lot of people.
I got 2 snow blowers to fix.
Yeah, people have been calling me. I said, not yet. It's still warm out.
So
Yeah,
Bruce,
well-
you're basically skipping snowblower season.
Yeah. And the only 2 that I'm fixing are both paddle types.
Oh, the single stage, yeah. Yep.
But one's the old-fashioned single stage with 45 gears and the
Oh,
auger
the chain.
just,
Wow.
man, that thing flies about 5 times as fast as a regular 3-stage or 2-stage.
Hmm.
But I didn't even bring it home. I went over to his house in his garage and I brought the carburetor back here because you know it's a carburetor, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the carburetor here in my magic washer and then take it back to his place. And I told him I'm only going to get the engine running. I'm not going to muck around with those gears on the drive.
What brand is it though, Bruce? Yeah.
It's bright orange.
Oh, like a Simplicity?
Maybe. It's a good make. It's just made in 1981.
Yeah, because I mean, Aaron's is orange, but Simplicity is also orange.
Oh, it might be Arians.
Yeah.
I fixed those before, but I've had very little luck. Once you start having trouble with the gears and the chains and the bushings and all that stuff, it's all worn out at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's not cheap. Parts are expensive on those.
If you can find them, it's all eBay stuff, right?
Henry, did you get your comments up and running?
I just I got two computers now. I got the comments on one, and
You got a hand on each keyboard.
There you go.
it's working.
That's
I made
good.
Oh, you, John.
Yeah, it's getting close to election time for his lovely wife. We'll see what happens in a few weeks.
Won't we all be glad when that's over?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, we can get John back. That's gonna
Yeah.
be nice.
It's been so
Yeah.
stressful.
Well, then he'll be married to the coroner.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of uppity.
Gonna
Mr.
have to-
Coroner.
He'll have to start going to all the highfalutin functions and all that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, he's gonna be wearing a tie soon.
There you go.
Finger in the air, cup of tea.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Vincent Price wanted me to say hi to everybody, and he's not going to be able to come on because he had stem surgery or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stent put in?
Yeah,
No, stem cell or stem surgery?
Yeah. stem.
Right,
surgery.
a stent, like a heart stent.
Yeah.
or whatever.
No, stem. That's
Yeah.
cell. Some
Yeah.
kind of stem cell.
So they suck it out of your spinal cord and they put it in somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stem.
He won't be on.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Is he watching?
We'll see. He might come on. I mean, sometimes he's in the chat. We'll see.
Well, if you are here, Vincent.
Did
Yeah,
Wayne
those-
check your email, Wayne?
It's getting old, close.
Oh, UFC starting. We're not going to see Wayne.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No Eliminator performance today.
He
No.
likes watching the fighters. Hey, dude. Oh, boo. Yeah, I guess Mick's getting popular with the kitchen remodel, huh?
I guess.
so. Tim,
Yeah.
the two-man tailor. Yeah.
Telling you. But when you leaving, Bruce?
Less than 2 months.
So before Christmas?
Yeah, on the 15th of December.
Oh, okay.
We're going
Is
to
that going to be
celebrate.
your first Christmas away?
No, second. We've had one Christmas in Mexico 20 years ago.
So they dress up all the palm trees and everything?
Yeah, they do.
It's like that commercial for that beer commercial where they show the palm tree and it says Feliz Navidad. Also, the Christmas lights go on.
Beer. Who said beer?
What's the one you put the lime in it?
You like
Corona.
Corona. Close. You just mentioned the word. He's gone.
Yeah, check. It's in your email, Wayne. I emailed you. Check your email. I did that this week. I emailed everybody.
Yeah, but we have to look at it.
Yep.
So I saw a comment and now I understand. You went to the email.
Gary Ross. Hello, Gary. Hello. Well done on your tool win. He won a tool? What did John win?
Oh,
What did I miss?
let's see. Who was that?
Oh, that's right. He was on whose channel was that he won something?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the inauguration. See John all dressed up in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens. John, what did she get sworn in by the mayor? How does that work?
Is that like, holy crap, you're the coroner? Is that swearing in?
Someone you don't want to see.
You won't see him.
But what else are you working on, Bruce? I know you did that big. Oh, did you give the mower back to the pastor?
Yeah. He's used it. He's had it for 3 weeks.
Starting on good, no kickbacks, no nothing.
Yeah, and he's smart enough to take it just past top bed center, so he doesn't put excess wear on that little cam that I diddled.
There you go.
Yeah, he loves it. He said, I contacted him, and he said, "Now that's customer service, where the guy that fixes it contacts you a month after you get the machine to see if it's still running."
But what did he think about the $700 bill?
I only billed him $60.
Oh, that ain't bad. Hey, you got some.
But you know what? I built him $60 because he got so royally ripped off.
Yeah. What did you say? He paid a couple $100?
Pardon me?
He paid a few $100s for that.
Yeah, he paid $200 for a non-running 25-year-old Tecumseh mower.
But and Minky
it looked pretty. It looked pretty.
Yeah.
The nubs were still on the tires, like I showed on the video.
Hey, Wayne.
Here's the man,
boys.
Hey, Wayne.
My tormentor.
Not
my mentor. You're not my mentor. You're my tormentor.
As we say in Canada, tormentor, my yo.
So is Wayne going to get snow on Monday as well?
I hope not.
I don't think so. He's further south than you guys.
Yeah, we're south. Hopefully, I haven't got the plastic on the garage doors yet. I haven't got the plow hydraulic oil switched out yet.
You know what? I winterized 11 machines yesterday.
To fix.
Right.
I'm exhausted.
That's good. 11 machines coming in one day?
No, they're mine.
Oh, they're yours.
I got water out of both tractor tanks. I really did a good job on it this time, right? Because the tractors were sputtering a little bit.
What are you, gas tanks?
Yeah, and the intake's not quite at the bottom of the tank.
Mm.
So that's where, of course, that's where the water is going to be sitting.
Yeah,
Tecumseh always had that little well on the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you use your oil sucker thing to?
No, I got a little white one for gas.
Okay. Yeah.
That would work though, except there's oil in my oil extractor. So I know you would probably put 4 ounces of gas in there and not worry about it. But
yeah, hit the thumbs up. 33.5.
We've been tested for ethanol here. SO so far has got 0. Canadian Tire in Port Colborne 0, but the Shell 93, which is supposed to have nothing, had 5%.
Oh wow.
Ooh, those dogs.
So I got.
How are you checking though? Because I know we had the argument here one day where when you go and hit premium on a pump that has 4 different things, are you getting a gallon of what they last pumped out? Or
no, I pump out 4 liters into my vehicle first.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I do that as well. Yeah, I do that too. Just in case, you never know.
Yet a guy brought us a machine from Fawn Hill, which is like, I don't know, 30 minutes from here. And he said he's got Shell 91 in and it's 0 ethanol. And I tested his fuel and it was 0. But that's from another gas station.
You have one of those little tubes that you shake it up with the water?
Yeah. And then the one thing we're finding out is a lot of these companies, Shell, Esso, Sunoco, these people are leasing. They're not buying, like they're under that banner because they've got the sign up there, but they can get their fuel from any place if they're leasing the pumps in the building.
Oh,
right.
So just because it says it's a Shell doesn't mean it's Shell gasoline.
Shell's not gonna like if they find that out.
Well, I don't know if it is or not. I got to stop in and let the guy know that he's got 5% in it, and then I'm going to ask him: are they leasing, or do they own it under the Shell business?
Well, I tell you, that's I test
usually on the pump,
everything I buy.
It has their picture on it, right?
Yeah, the Sunoco station that was downtown Port Colborne, it was being leased, and it was an independent dealer that just had the Sunoco signs and the Sunoco pump still.
Well, I know everybody in my area, they all fill up at the same pump, but then the additives get added based on the brand and all that stuff. So the base material is all the same. It's just the additives,
But adding, when you get a semi truck full of premium or whatever, and he's delivering to 10 gas stations, that's a lot of ethanol when you think about it.
Yeah. I was watching a video yesterday, and the guy was I think it was in Florida or Georgia, and the pump had ethanol fuel in it, ethanol with the gas, but it had non-ethanol 91, just non-ethanol 91. It was like 80 cents more expensive than premium with the ethanol because it's non-ethanol. You have to pay extra for it.
No kidding.
Should be the other way around.
Yeah, but I guess everyone's mixing it with the ethanol, so it's cheaper if you buy it in bulk.
Well, you guys know I've spilt fuel before.
No, not you.
A few dollars.
It just amazes me, like a quarter of a cup of fuel on the garage floor and it's gone in 3 minutes.
I saw you one of those
There's
videos
so
with
much
a mop,
alcohol.
and I was like, good thing you don't smoke. So mopping up the gas.
I don't keep that mop in the garage. It's like carrying a medieval torch.
Mm. Oh, what's Johnny saying?
So this year we've been selling a lot of the canned alkylate fuel, the 4-stroke and the 2-stroke fuel for
Which
people
brand,
storing their equipment.
What brand do you sell?
Kinetics. We buy it from, I think Jake gets it from Canada Power Tech.
Oh, yes.
And it's an alkylate fuel, and we've used it and fired up a 2-stroke snowblower after 2.5 years. We just pulled it out of storage again, so I'm going to guess it's over 3 years old. We'll see if it'll fire up.
Well, there should be no evaporation on that metal can.
No, but I'm talking about we had put a liter in the. I don't even know if it's got fuel in it. It might have all evaporated out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because it's been sitting for 3 years now.
It might, but
with a liter, and it might not have anything in it.
No,
but it won't have any ethanol.
But if it has something in it, it'll start.
It'll work. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to introduce a new channel, Kyle by the Creek. If anybody's interested, he does a lot.
I saw him.
What is
and
it?
He's from
Kyle
Connecticut.
by the Creek.
Oh yeah, he's in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, he's got a good channel.
Yeah, and he's right by us.
I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him. I'll have to go down my list.
All right, and if you do, tell him Big Dog sent you.
We will do, Henry.
Good channel.
When I call up Kinetics Fuel, Aspen comes up.
Well, you know what? It's funny. Maybe it doesn't say it's made by Aspen, but you never know. It could be, and just branded different.
The only thing I see with a K in it is like K100 and all those different additives.
This is KINETIX.
Yeah, I see they have here kinetic fuel preservative that you add into your fuel.
Yeah.
With the IX, but not standalone fuel.
Well, since I started buying ethanol gas or non-ethanol fuel, which is mostly premium, I haven't hardly used an ounce of that gas treatment.
Oh, you want to hear something? I bought kerosene the other day because I had to do the honing on that cylinder.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gallon of kerosene, $16.
No, a gallon?
Yeah, a gallon. Yeah.
But that's pretty much jet fuel. It's probably,
I mean, it was
$3 a gallon.
pure, clear, filtered, and all that. But I used to be able to go to the gas pump and get it, but they don't really have it here anymore in the gas pumps.
Right.
But let's see.
Isn't that like I'm not a diesel guy. Wouldn't that work as diesel?
It will, but this stuff here is used more for like heaters in your house when you have it's so filtered and pure, what do they call it? White gas or whatever, the clear, or not white gas, but the
WD-40 would do the same. I mean, it's
but I don't usually use that. I've never honed with WD-40 because everyone always says it's not really a lubricant.
No, it isn't.
But it's more of a lubricant than kerosene.
Fish oil.
Well, all the old timers I talked to that used to hone their own Model Ts and Model 8s, they always said, "Oh, I got to use kerosene." So,
well, I don't have a problem doing it the old way. I
should have just bought some sun and honing fluid. It probably would have been cheaper than $16 a gallon.
And you can, but you can use the kerosene for other stuff too.
Yeah, K1. Expensive.
Robert, we test the PTOs with 12 volts, but you should have at least a minimum of 12.4 in the battery to start that mower.
I think Robert's got to get rid of that thing. Every time he talks about it, he has issues.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that's the Craftsman that won't die.
It's probably got a core in it.
I got a little.
I've even engaged him before with a 9-volt battery, to be honest. Depending.
Sorry, Henry.
I said I got a little thing of honing fluid. It lasts a long time. You know,
Well,
it's just
you could buy knife honing fluid or whatever for like knives and things.
yeah.
But my old timer
have
friend
that.
Myron, who's in his 90s now, he taught me a little bit about small engines. He's been working on small engines for 80 years, and he gave me a little jug of kerosene. I was down to like my last centimeter of kerosene in the jug, and I said, time to buy some more.
Can I ask you a question about the old K series Coolers, Ken?
Oh, absolutely.
My buddy has an 18 horse on his
Mhm.
case. He had to widen it. He had to widen it, the frame,
Yeah,
to get it
that's
in.
a K361. That's the biggest K. Well, no, actually, yeah, that's a K361. After the 18, they went to the twin cylinders. Yeah.
He's having a hard time finding one, of course. And
Oh, wait a minute. Is it a KT18 twin or is it the overhead valve 18
It's a twin.
single? Okay, so it's a KT18, they call them.
Yeah.
Kohler, it's a twin K series, KT18.
Now, how much horsepower difference is there between that eight? I know it's one says 10 and one says 18, right? But is there a huge difference?
Well, keep in mind, on the Kohler K series, you have an iron flywheel.
Right.
So you get a lot more torque, a lot more momentum. They'll do a lot more work. Put it this way, you take an engine today with 26 horsepower and aluminum flywheel, I'll put my 10 horse Kohler cast iron up against it and it'll pull them down the street. Because you have the torque, you have the power.
Torque,
you know what I mean? It's all about the torque,
Well, I was going to give him my 10 horse K210. And
yeah, but the way, will it mount the same though? Will it mount the same?
Gosh, it should.
But I'm saying, what does he have for? And because sometimes the K series are used backwards, where people will use
right.
the grass screen as the output instead of the input or whatever. So you got to watch because
the crankshaft is connected, can be connected on either side.
Isn't there a difference in the bottom too on the sump? There's one's thicker and one's thinner.
Well, there's three different. One, two, three, there's 4 different sumps for K series.
Okay. So
yeah, you've got the one that's built into the oil pan, like on a John Deere or a Cub Cadet. Then you have what they call the wide base, which is about a foot, almost a foot wide or whatever. And they are. But what's it in, Bruce? What's it in?
It's in a case.
Oh, okay, like a 444 or something.
White and yellow case.
Oh, okay, an older case. Okay, because
Yeah.
the cases, I know they turned to orange over time, the newer ones. But because remember, Case was started by Colt, right? Colt started those.
His son blew it up.
Oh yeah, he can't rebuild it. He got a hole. Did he get a hole in the block, or what did he do?
Yeah, and a hole on the side. It's breathing.
Yeah, because I wonder if it's a Series 1 or a Series 2. You going, Wayne?
He's got a 54-inch.
The main card starting, so I got to go. It's a couple of really good fights.
All right, see you later, Wayne.
So, even though I enjoy your company, I got to tell you, boys, I like watching the UFC. Take care, guys.
Don't do what you gotta
Take care, Wayne.
I was going to say, he can watch the fights here or the fights there, either one.
Yeah.
These are from Abu Dhabi.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Okay, take care.
See you later.
Put 2 men in a cage and one comes out.
Yeah.
What's Ben saying? Here's kerosene for diesel. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. But you can use diesel, as a lubricant if you're honing something.
No, but if you think about it, if you've got a diesel engine, the pump is only lubricated by the diesel fuel.
True.
So there is some film strength in kerosene and in diesel, but not much. What?
Robert's got a Kohler Command in his. My neighbor has Kohler made an 18 horse V-twin, the first V-twin they had horizontal, and my neighbor's got one in his Simplicity, and it's a nightmare engine. They only made them for like 2 or 3 years, but they used them in Simplicities, and it leaks oil like a sieve. He called me up the other day.
My buddy Terry has in his.
Oh, he called me up the other day. Oh, you want to fix it? Because the starter, I think the Bendix is like jammed into the ring gear. You can't get to it unless you take the engine out. There's just no way to get to it. And I was like, well, not right now. I said, I'm on vacation this week. And I said, we'll see what happens. So, but had the week off, got some stuff done. A few things done. Painted some shutters, stained a little bit of the house, things.
Yeah.
So a few things.
Yeah, I've been doing things around the house just because winter's coming.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it seems like it's almost there, right?
Yeah. I even drained all my rain barrels. Because they'll split wide open.
You guys can probably see William. I can't see him.
Oh yeah, William's here.
Yeah, like I said on the StreamYard chat, I can't see him.
Yeah, I'm on this. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Isn't sewing machine oil just 10-weight oil?
It's usually it doesn't have to be, but it's usually a non-acidic oil, typically a Vaseline oil or something similar like that. So
Wouldn't
it's
that be like air tool oil?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I use air tool oil for a lot of stuff.
We always used to have the 3-in-1. Remember the old 3-in-1?
Yeah. You can't get that here for some weird
And I've
reason.
got some gun oil, which is really nice for on my
what's up, Lee?
shined up. The gun oil is nice for my shined up axis because it really resists rust.
Stella is out camping this weekend, John. She's on a camping trip with some of her buddies. So she may, I don't know, maybe she'll see it on her phone. Who knows? But you don't want to interrupt the camping. Let's see. We got 43 in the house. We're getting there. And we don't even, we got some of the stars, but even some of the other stars aren't here yet. So we'll see if they show up.
We have a brand over here called
I guess I better like, eh? You got 29 likes now.
There you go. That's okay. What were you saying, Klaus?
I said we have an oil product over here. I think it's similar to your 3-in-1. It's called Ballastil. It's German, and it was originally invented. And hang on, guys.
With a B or a V?
With a B, like Bravo, Ballastil. It was originally made as a wound dressing and gun oil combined.
Why not?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Ballastil, gunfighter oil.
Yeah. That's and they have a whole range of lubricants.
There you go. Yeah, Ballastil.
It's really good, but it's also usually pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But anything that's good is expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. If it
wow,
works,
expensive. 2 cans, $40 here. Wow.
So I've had Vivor chasing me down. I'm getting 3 or 4 emails in a row.
All right.
What do they want to give you? What do they want to give you, Bruce?
I can get some pretty nice stuff up to about $299, I think.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was
watching. I'm not. You know what? I bitch about Chinese stuff all the time. I don't think I'm going to do it.
Hey, Bruce, you know what? If it's free,
Bruce, I've had quite a few of the products, and I actually did I just showed the other guys here today an electronic torque wrench. I mean, they have some. I mean, for the price of it, it's pretty good stuff. I mean, you don't get top of the line torque wrench for $100. That's not going to happen. But for $100, pretty good torque wrench.
Well, you know what I was thinking about too with Vivor? I saw one of the anything with manual machining. I always subscribe to these guys. You know, I like watching machining. And one guy got from Vivor a drill sharpener, electric drill sharpener.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell you, it worked really good. He actually put it under an optical comparator and compared the angle and everything, the back cut. I tell you, it for free. I mean,
yeah. No, but I mean it. And it's something different. I mean, if your audience don't mind product reviews, because that's the only thing it's going to cost you is a product review.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good thing. I mean, some of the stuff I get, I sell it on. Be done with it because I don't need it, and I don't say yes to everything they suggest. Like I think Mick had a pneumatic car lift thing, jack.
Yeah, that looked hokey.
I don't need a jack in my shop. I wouldn't know what to use it for.
The endoscope camera had my attention.
That's a nice endoscope. I have it. It's really nice.
Here's John's reference. See John Clem's comment.
I'm coming back.
Remember the movie Airplane?
Yeah. yeah. That's Bridges. Yeah.
I keep the bad day.
Back to sniffing glue.
Yeah.
I picked a bad day to quit doing amphetamines.
That's one of the funniest movies ever.
It truly is.
It's a good one.
My wife doesn't like that slapstick humor, but I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, you have to get it.
Roger and Dunn.
Wit.
In the car.
Roger.
That's Roger Dunn. You done?
Timmy, you ever seen a grown man?
Yeah, I got the Roger.
Yeah, hold the hand. What is it? Give me a ham on 5. Hold the mayo.
Yeah.
Every time I see that, I think of you, Bruce. Lunch.
Yeah,
Lunch.
So, did you have lunch yet, Bruce? No, it's still early, right?
just a bowl of cereal here.
Ah.
I got a toothache.
Oh.
You did?
But you know what? You know how they wrap a beef roast in that string?
Yeah.
I've been flossing for 3 days because it doesn't feel like a toothache. It feels like it's out of jar. And I finally got a piece of that beef string out of the space in my tooth, way up there, right? So I think that was it.
What, did you pull
You know how they
something out?
can,
Something jammed
yeah,
up? Yeah.
something came out. Yeah.
That
So
happens to be
hopefully
sometimes
now-
with popcorn kernels. You know, you get one
Yeah,
jammed up.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I was
yeah.
ready to go to the dentist on Monday. If this clears up, I won't have to go to the dentist.
How does that work in Canada, Bruce? Do you don't have to wait to go to a dentist, or how's that work?
No, we have to pay and wait and do the whole
Yeah.
thing, and yeah.
And it
And
actually
I don't have benefits in retirement, so I'll have to pay cash.
it hurts twice as a dentist when he does the drilling and when you have to pay. So it hurts
You know what they're
twice.
saying? They're doing a lot around here though, because ours is all you have to pay for your own insurance. But a lot of doctors nowadays, when you walk in, or even when you're trying to make an appointment, you tell them honestly, I don't have insurance. I'm looking to see, and sometimes they'll work with you. You know,
Yeah, they
depending
will.
on
My guy will. Yeah, he will.
yeah.
But we go to the dentist in Mexico, and
Yeah.
it's a fifth of
Well, you
the
figure it this way: they're going to charge if you had insurance, they're going to get say $100. So if they charge you $100, they're making the same amount of money. You know what I mean? So it's not like. But then you get some dentists, you know, they'll bill $1,000 so they get 200. You know, so it's just like medical billing. You know, they bill $1 million to get 500,000 or whatever. You know. Oh, Johnny saying that's true. This is true.
drills your mouth and your wallet. That's good.
Mm.
Yeah, I was happy to. Whatever came out of there was not normal.
Hmm.
I've been working on it for 2 days.
I was gonna say you must have a pretty big gap if you could fit that string in there, because that's pretty thick string, isn't it?
Well, it just must have been in the meat, and I was chewing a little small piece of that string. Must have been cut off with a knife. And
Oh, you think the string
in
got
meat,
lodged up
and
there?
The string got lodged up there. Just a
Oh,
little
I
tiny
got it.
piece of string.
That's like when
And,
if my teeth are very, very close together, the very,
Me
very
too.
tight
I can
gaps.
hardly floss them, but it goes.
Me too.
every time
When I go
pull
to
it
floss, it like jumps up there, and But every time I eat an apple, I gotta watch because the peel will
the
get
peels go up in
up
between.
in between. Yeah.
So anyway, I think I got it today. So and now I got how when you got something in there, your bite is off. It feels like
Yeah.
and now it feels straight. Right as soon as I got that out of there. So
Crazy.
whew. And when you're my age, you don't want to go to the dentist too much because you could just about lose a tooth every time you go in.
Well, I go every 6 months.
Yeah, I haven't. We go to Mexico.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Fifth of the price.
So will they give you a shot of tequila first, and then you just?
No, it's the same. He's got better equipment than my dentist has here.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
You're laying there in the chair, and he's got a 40-inch screen. You just watch up.
Oh wow.
You watch your tooth get worked on and poked and pulled and drilled and whatever.
I just sent you a guess what it is if you want to use it.
My dentist, it's been the same office now for 40 years. The ceiling tiles. When I'm in the different office, 'cause I've been in every office in the building where he is, I could see faces like in the ceiling tile,
Oh yeah.
And I'll walk back in. I'm like, oh, I remember that face, From
They have
20 years
medication for that, eh?
Yeah, I can imagine if I was on drugs or something, but I wasn't. Let me see what you sent, Hank. Let's see.
Can you OD on Novocaine?
Yeah, probably you can OD on anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
I want to see Klaus dance.
You know what? It's only been about an hour since I got that out of my tooth, and I'm already feeling better.
See,
It
Bruce,
was a little infection too. It was starting to get red.
I have these little rubber picky things, and I just dip it in toothpaste while I'm doing it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's got
the dentist gives you the little hook things.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, Klaus.
There you go.
There he goes.
All right, let's see what Hank sent me. I'll do it this way. Maybe it'll be easier. All right.
We have to type it in.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay, that looks like.
I didn't know what it was just looking at that. Hank, you could tell if someone got it right because you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's one of those that cuts a square in a cylinder.
Oh, it's a fence post on the side there.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I think you have to attach it to something, don't you, Hank?
Yeah. The second picture I sent you has it.
Yeah. You have to attach it to something to use it.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was like a jack, like a plank jack,
Oh.
for the side of your house.
Those might be carbide teeth on that.
But let me see. Is that a certain brand, Hank, or anything?
It must be, yeah.
Let's see. Let me see if I can do it again.
Well, I'm going to say, well, I'll type it in.
I'm going to say coffee mill.
You have to attach it to use it.
You have to attach it.
Bruce he's sort of on track, but not correct.
Yeah.
Sort of on track. Let me get rid of myself.
Ben's Workshop said it was a brooch.
Not a nope. Nope. You guys are on the right track, but you're not quite there.
Yeah.
Is it a tool or is it?
Yeah. Consider it a tool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I can go back. I'll just use YouTube and go back just have a look at it there.
Yeah, I usually put it on my TV and then pause it. But just that photo, though, is not really indicative. I don't think I'd ever guess from that photo.
Yeah, well, it looks like carbide. It looks like carbide teeth, all right.
It's not teeth. No, those are holes. Those are triangular holes.
Oh.
So they're not. Yeah, hold on. They're triangular holes.
Huh.
Imagine a bar with some triangular holes. That's part of it.
Well, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, no, Brucey and Randy are close. You're in the right arena, but you just haven't walked into the stadium yet. No other takers, huh?
Yeah, it's quiet out there, huh?
Yeah.
The autumn doldrums.
We haven't asked or told you what the prize is. The prize is dinner with Hank.
Chinese restaurant, yeah.
There you go. I could vouch for that. Close, John, but no cigar.
Ooh.
You guys are all in the same
Yeah, Jason,
ballpark.
though, close too.
Yeah.
I know.
You wipers.
You guys probably don't even know what this is.
Bob wire stretcher.
No, it's not a bob wire. It's not stretcher. Nope.
Ever use one of those things?
Yeah.
It'll take your freaking half your fingers off as it slips open.
Imagine if it ever snapped that wire, foink, all around you.
You got 200 yards of barbed wire on a barbed wire stretcher, and you're trying to tip in the end.
It's not teeth. It's actually holes.
Yeah.
Those are triangular holes. Something actually goes in there as part of the tool. Here's a hint. You mount this thing with the holes in it. You mount that to something vertical, and then you assemble whatever's left and do something with it.
Yeah.
I'm lost here.
Good one, Hank.
I'll give it another minute.
No, it's not really small engine related. No.
No, it's outdoorsy. How's that?
Yeah, outdoorsy.
All the chainsaw guys should have sort of a clue.
Okay, here's a clue. Everyone should have one when they're burning wood.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a poker.
It's true. It is comes in handy, that's for sure. But like I said, you have to have a something vertical to mount it to, preferably something like a wooden beam or something.
Yeah.
I'm completely lost here, guys. It's a good one.
Ben's close, huh?
Actually, I'm going to give it to Ben because technically,
Really?
well, because you're splitting a split piece of wood. So,
Right.
Let's see the full picture, shall we?
hold on.
Oh,
Ah.
that's slick.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you split your wood, and then you keep splitting
You
it.
could
to
mount
go
that
into
on a stump or anything.
Yeah. I've never seen anything
I've
like
never
it.
seen one.
Yeah, you hang it from a beam and it just whops it off.
For your kindling, to start the fire.
Yeah. No, it's smart. It's a smart tool. I've just never seen it before. You got one, Hank?
No. I don't
Well,
burn.
Neighbor up the street, he's got about 6 cords of wood, and he's got ever since he bought the house. Whoever lived in it before, they put a wood burning stove in their family room. They burn for like months, even into like the warmer weather. They burn because I guess it heats that whole half of their house.
Yeah.
So, but it must. The other thing I like. Don't get me wrong. I got a fireplace, I like burning wood, but the house stinks after a while. You know what I mean? It has that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends on the wood you're using. Like out here in the wild, we only have poplar and spruce. We don't have oak but we do have some birch.
Yeah, you could say kindling, Al. Yeah, sort of like to make kindling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kindling split.
Good one, Hank.
I know some stoves, you got to make sure your wood is small enough to put in there. Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you want to make one, they're very simple to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people just use a maul and a sledge. Right?
Yeah.
There's one guy out there. He built these forging guys that do all the what's it called when you overlap the metal? What's it called? The type of metal? What do they call it? Damascus. Yeah, when you do the Damascus, the guy he made a big like knife like this, and he was using it to split wood. He would just hit it with a sledgehammer, and it was like razor sharp, and it would just split anything.
I have an ancient shotgun that's made out of Damascus steel.
Oh wow!
I'll tell you, splitting IKEA furniture. That sounds good.
I was gonna say, you don't exactly put it together. I love when IKEA gives you those soft steel Allen wrenches that strip on the first screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the screws that strip on any contact with the tool.
Or those connectors that go into the hole, the quarter turn, and it like rips off the particle board when you try and turn it.
Yep. I'm old enough now I don't have to buy IKEA furniture.
Yeah. Well, some of it is quite good.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I just lied because we got a nice little boot shelf in the back door, and it holds 4 pairs of boots, and it's you put in the little legs on either side. Yeah, it works. You're right. Hey, hard for me to say, You're right.
Simone, how you doing, Simone?
Yeah.
So I got a free mower I'm picking up at 3:00 this afternoon.
No way.
It's a Jacobson with the Briggs Classic, the aluminum red aluminum deck.
Yeah,
nice.
But it doesn't have all the pieces for the chute, so it shoots straight up into the air.
Yeah, Damascus is pretty.
That's cool. I like that. So I don't know whether I'm going to part it out or sell it next spring or what.
Now, Jacobson, they're pretty expensive machines.
Yeah.
It's probably 35 years old.
You can always sell it. You can always sell it for $200.
Yeah. Well, around here it'd be 120.
Yeah, don't buy those Ryobi battery-powered ones.
No.
Caught fire, I saw there.
Yeah. Makes me wonder about my drills.
Well,
But I think
I just
if they were bad, they'd be every fifth garage in the world would be
yeah.
burning down.
I think a lot of it has to do with the charger, honestly.
Yeah. And you know what? Those batteries, they pull a lot more current than a little drill would, you know.
Well, I never charge when I'm not in the shop. It's as simple as that. It's not happening. Because even your phone can go bad, you know.
This old
Yeah,
phone.
they used to go bad in
These old
airplanes and
phones.
all that. Remember?
Yep.
You don't hear about that too often anymore.
No, they used to get so hot you could hardly touch them
Yeah.
when the battery got dead.
Blow up in your pocket.
Talking about charging. But
Yeah,
I have to say, it's a fairly new Motorola phone, and it'll go from 15% to full charge in under half an hour.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty. It also says turbo power connected.
I just bought these charging cables with the magnetic end on it.
Yeah,
Westwood.
they any good?
Because, yeah, well, what it saves you from is plugging it into the little slot and wearing it out. This
Yeah.
way, you just plug in the magnet part of it or the metal part of it, and then this here just hooks right up to it, and it swivels.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you can
Klaus, you
move.
know anything about these tractors, Westwoods? I don't know too much about them.
Yeah, they're British made. They're they're nice tractors. They're typically British. They can be a little different to work on. Sometimes they tend to be a little overcomplicated.
Mm. Do they? They don't still make them, do they?
Yeah, it's still a brand. I think it's owned by someone, Toro or something. No, maybe it's not. Maybe they're still an independent brand. No, Arians. Arians, yeah. Owned by Arians today.
Ah, okay.
But I worked on a tractor, I don't know, a couple of years ago with a big V twin on it. And everything was off. Like a wheel bearing, it was a very specific size, not standard bearing. You couldn't just, yeah, it was kind of weird to work on.
Mm-hmm.
The guy had run it with loose engine mounting bolts, so one of the eyelets for the mounting on the engine had snapped.
Ah.
I got to take a call here.
Yep.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Major
But
calls.
they're made in the UK, and they look different. Well, if you look them up, westwoodtractors.com.
Yeah, it says Aaron's on the bottom, but I guess they're made in England.
Yeah, but they're owned by Arians.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, they look like a decent tractor.
Yeah,
And
nice.
I could have got one local to me, $50, tractor with a bagger and everything. It just needed some engine work, but I don't have any room for it. You know.
And they cater to the Brits and their lawns, so there will be a lot of attachments you can get to it that kind of special to Westwood.
Hey Tim.
Hi Tim. So I think they're pretty nice tractors.
Yeah. I saw an older one. I think it was white actually, or yellow. Guy restored it, probably from the 60s. But it was Westwood. I didn't recognize the name.
No.
What's that mean, John? If we blame what? Oh,
he can tell his wife that they made me do it.
Oh, okay.
Dropped a bolt in the. Ooh, that's not good, Simone. You know what you do though, Simone? Seriously, get your Hoover, hook up a piece of clear tubing to it, right? And put a little stocking over the end of the tube, a little piece of stocking, and go in there on the Hoover. It'll stick. I've done that before. I've picked up screws and things that aren't magnetic with a vacuum cleaner Hoover
That's
and
a good idea.
a tube with a piece of stocking over it, so it won't get sucked up into it.
So you go into Victoria's Secret and say, I'd like a set of stockings. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a bolt. Yeah,
I used to use.
No, I don't need a gift wrap.
That's actually a good idea. The guy that just called me, he's the owner of that single stage metallic snowblower. He's wondering if I got his machine fixed or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I did drop. It's the Tecumseh carburetor, but it has the loose bolts to hold the carb on. Not on
Simone and sucked really.
And I dropped a bolt right into the rewind housing.
Yep.
So, got to dig that out.
Simone, you got to get a cordless Hoover. Get one of those little cordless ones. Call up Beaver
or an extension cord.
Yeah.
I'm wondering though where that bike is located. If any of the units have electricity.
It's a perfect opportunity to get a generator.
Mm.
So, Klaus, I got to get on the Spreadshirt.
Yeah, you do.
Is it hard?
No.
Is it hard for an old man?
No. It really isn't.
Okay.
I mean, you set up the account. You have to do a login and all that, Bruce's shop and all that, and then you upload your logo, and then you have to fiddle around with it, learn how to go into your store and how to design, and you pick the goods you want, like a T-shirt, a sweatshirt, or hoodie, whatever, and then you simply drag over and place your logo, and it'll tell you if you're off or if the logo.
Okay. Well, I have my logo registered with Vistaprint, but I have to buy every shirt I need.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, you have your logo.
I want you guys to buy them.
Yeah. You got a logo file, right?
Yeah.
You simply upload that. And,
it's a PNG. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll say if it's good or if it's bad. Or
I tried to get a hat done, but the embroidery is too difficult with my little logo because it's so fine, right? So they're gonna I think I'm just gonna have it like Bruce's shop on an angle or something, embroidered in.
Yeah.
Hey, how much do we charge Brucey for our shirts?
I don't know.
Brucey, though, you got to. I know some people instead of doing the embroidery, Bruce, they actually silk screen it onto the hat.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's cheaper, but you can get all the resolution.
Yeah, right.
But Hank, the hat you have, that's sort of stamped on or printed on, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to slum out, you can get one of these things.
Yeah.
I got one.
Limited edition. What do you want? It's not time yet. Cat's growling once.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah, it's the same thing that's on your shirt.
Yeah. Is
that embroidered or what is it?
No, it's printed on.
Oh, it's printed. Okay.
Okay. The hard part is finding a hat that doesn't have the seam in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Because they can't embroider over the seam.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this one has a seam in the center. Yep.
Now Mick's hat, it's all embroidered.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's quite nice.
And there's
Klaus doesn't wear a hat.
No, I don't.
A couple people stop me. Who's Mick?
You
got to be a little thinner up here if you want to wear.
It's a weird day.
Until I lost my hair.
It's a weird day when I wear.
Hank, mine said "Let's get naked" on YouTube. That's what I was wondering.
Haven't seen much of Mick for Lubner money, eh?
He's stuck in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's doing a kitchen remodel.
Klaus, for English for a second language, you have it all. You've got it all down, man. You do.
Well, guess who taught me? You guys.
Yeah. Well, I think working in California for a few years did a good number on that.
It did. It made all the German skills go away and only left English. So.
How long were you there, Klaus?
3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So it gets to a point where your brain doesn't register whether it's one or the other. I mean,
Right.
I will even curse in English.
Yeah.
They-
Now, did
they-
you know
Well, I
English
can curse in
previously,
6 or 7 different languages.
and is Klaus, is English the second language over there?
Well, it's actually supposed to be German because
Oh.
we're bordered with Germany.
Yep.
But yeah, English is pretty predominant
Hmm.
as the second language. Yeah.
I'm so impressed with Europeans. You know, most of them know survivable
Johnny.
English.
Oh yeah, at
Yeah.
least a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can get by. I won't starve having to speak German, but
Yes.
carrying on a conversation like this, no way. I can't do it.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch.
Yeah, Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I gotta say is Hefeweizen und Spätzle.
Right. It's got something to do with food.
Bratwurst.
How are you, John?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Good.
Fantastic.
Two more weeks.
That's another one. Fahrvergnügen.
Ooh.
Well, speaking of Farvignugan, I guess Luke bought another Volkswagen van the other day.
Oh, a van.
Yeah, for his for the business. You know, he sold the
Oh,
other
I
one
see.
he had,
I
so he
thought you
needed.
meant like a shaggin' wagon, little
Yeah,
Volkswagen.
it was a 2009 or something, but yeah.
Good for him.
I worked at a Volkswagen place putting in a paint system, and they were having Fartennugen. What do you call it? They were trying to build up the name and all that, and they gave everybody sunglasses. You couldn't even see out of them, and they were so dark.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
free glasses, but you
Big dog, big dog.
I can't see William for some reason on the.
I still think he hasn't seen it yet.
I can't see William either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the StreamYard chat. I
Right.
don't know. Maybe he might be on the.
No, I see him on YouTube chat, but I don't see him here in the StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. Yeah. Well, it depends if you go on StreamYard and look at it, or YouTube and look at it, depending.
Yeah, he's
Well,
Tara
I'm
Heel,
using the
right?
pop-out chat from YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
He's Tara Heel, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
Tar
yep.
Heel
That's
Aerials.
William.
Hey, Tim. How are you today?
Tim. How you doing, plumber?
Mr. Hare show off.
What do you got going on, John?
Nothing today. Lisa and her BFF are going to all the fall festivals today. They have them all day, and then they have one tonight till about 9 o'clock.
They're gonna
And
bring
I said,
home hot dog.
Y'all have all that fun. Enjoy yourselves.
The Fowl Festival.
Fall festival.
I know,
fall.
time for pumpkin and apples.
It's
And all that
it's
stuff.
that Mississippi accent snuck in on you there.
I am so sorry there,
Don't
Mr.
apologize
Bruce.
for our dialect. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yes, that's right.
You're gonna check the garage.
I
and
saw
look at
a,
my battery.
Hey,
I saw a video this morning on a new that I've seen lawnmower they have out that's made or manufactured in Canada.
Really?
It's called Yakta, Yakta. It's got a nice looking heavy duty zero turn, and it splits in half, and you can put like a snowblower attachment to the front.
Taro had that too.
What kind of engine is in it?
Had the one I was looking at had a 30.5 horse Kawasaki.
Well, that wouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they make zero turns. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're residential and commercial.
nice.
Show the one where there's a bar where your feet rest. There's a bar you pull up and it splits the zero turn in half. You remove the front wheels and all up to the seat, and then you pull it up to the snow attachment and hook it up like you would the front wheels, and you have the snowblower on the front of it with wheels.
Yep, that would be nice.
Oh yeah. They're saying it says split the equipment you need in half.
Of course, I didn't see a price. I'm sure it's way up yonder.
Well,
and then when a machine can take 18 gallons of fuel, it's going to be slightly nice.
Right. Exactly.
if I had that, I'd probably do the whole neighborhood.
No, but I mean the idea is great because there's been machines before where you have the power head and you have the machine head, and they so why not?
Like even changing the blade out on my lawn tractor back to a deck is a painus rectimus.
They got this split frame here where you can pull
Nice.
it apart.
Nice.
Yeah, you can attach different things to it. Never heard of it though. Yakta.
And
neither have I.
it's got a cup
gotta
holder
look.
and covered
How do you
storage,
spell that?
USB A and C
Yeah.
charger.
YAKT.
Covered storage area. That's pretty cool too.
Yakta.
Yeah, one,
Y-A-K-T-A?
Yeah.
Yakta.
for residential had 5 different options you could attach to the front: snow blower, tiller,
5-year or 2,000-hour warranty.
Yeah, everything with the blades, belts, and something else.
It's made in Manitoba.
Tires.
How far is that from you, Bruce?
It's Canadian.
Halfway to you.
Comes with window
8,000
tires.
miles.
Halfway to you.
So what's it above? Like Michigan or?
Right above North Dakota.
Oh,
They even got a stand-on mower.
yeah, Bruce.
Yeah,
You're above Montana, right, Bruce?
Yep.
Yeah.
9
You're
hours.
from Montana?
9 hours drive to Helena, Montana.
Wow.
You're from Montana?
No,
Oh, he's above it.
Oh, okay. I'll say, oh, he's not a true Canadian then.
Longitudinally or latitudinally? Which one's up and down? Longitude? No,
It's
latitude.
Latitude's up and down, yeah.
Up and down, yeah.
it's the 49th parallel. But most Canadians live below that on the eastern side.
Class, I'm sorry I'm not wearing your shirt today.
That's perfectly okay. I'm probably wearing another quality product.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, let's see, which one am I wearing today? Let me remember here. Oh, my big dog shirt.
Ah, there we go.
Hey. All right.
Get my finger
Nice.
straight here.
Yeah, it looks like there's three fights that Wayne's watching now. 3 different fights.
Wow.
Geez, it's got
I wanna see
a 30 horse, 822 cc Kawasaki.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I want to see fights. I'll just go outside and watch my neighbors.
No kidding.
I'll just have a conversation with my wife.
Have good neighbors on one side and not so
Yeah.
good on the other.
How far away are your neighbors? Are you like?
Oh, they're right beside me.
I mean, literally, mine are 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mine's about 40 yards, 50 yards one way, and about
That's a
40
whole
yards the
city
other way.
lot. That's a whole city lot, actually. Sort of.
I had that same problem until they died.
What was your secret?
Getting
Playing the long game. He just wait until they pass away.
Play the long game, yeah, exactly. Well, if you get a place that's a nice place to live, like, if you're on a busy street, that sucks. But if you're in a cul-de-sac or a crescent, or even in a subdivision, you can still be on a cul-de-sac. That's
Have
pretty
fun
nice
watching
down there at
rugby,
the end of the
Mick.
cul-de-sac. It's pretty nice.
Mick Hardy's going. He's going to go watch rugby.
Yeah.
That's a big fight.
Yeah,
It can
nothing
be.
but.
I went to a fight and a rugby game broke out.
Yeah.
What kind of fun is watching somebody beating a rug?
Hey, Dave.
Dave,
Cricket's going to be in the next. Cricket's going to be in the next Olympics.
Oh, is it?
Hey, it's donut time.
I still don't understand cricket.
Yeah, I was going to say, I watched a few different
It's
ones.
kind of a combination of
I think
tennis and
I think
baseball.
cricket to me is like baseball. I don't understand baseball at all. I know the hot dogs are good, the beer's cold, and once in a while you stand up and go, "Yay!" And then
No,
you
I
sit
played
down.
baseball when I was a kid.
Well, we played softball. I can sort of understand that, but
They have baseball in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, they use snowballs. Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
The adults play softball and the kids play hardball. Just like Babe Ruth baseball.
Yeah, here they do
same
the-
rules. Same rules.
They do the softball for the girls and the
And
hardball.
we've got the Toronto, what are they? Blue Jays, is that the baseball guys? They've taken it all. They've taken it 1 year.
Uh-oh. Was John listening to the police radio?
And I looked at Facebook, and one of our local sheriff's offices was live. I was to see what they were doing.
All right. Hank, you're in charge. I got to go grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a cup of something. I'll be back.
I'm gonna go baste He's gonna go baste his turkey.
Mr. Bruce.
Bill Clement, how you doing?
I can get a cup of coffee too. That sounds like a good idea. Keep up the good work, you guys. No, that's what my boss used to say. Keep up the fair work.
Fair work.
Let's see. Hi, Bill. How are you today?
Backwoods Boys on? Yay.
Yeah, he was in earlier. Didn't get him up on the panel. He hadn't been on one in a while, I don't think.
Yeah, Dirt Rider. Yeah.
But I mean, if he's scared, just be scared, I guess. Dave hadn't been up.
Are far and few in between nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
When you're going to start the stream, John?
Oh.
Oops, back in action. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it'd be nice to hear from you.
Well, I'm here. You're hearing from me right now. I don't have to start it. I can be here to finish it, but I don't have to start it. It's just fun hanging out with y'all, my heroes.
It is. It is fun to watch.
And you too, Klaus.
Thank you.
You know, Dave Lawnmower Detective, used to have a nice live stream. He just quit.
Yeah, I know.
Ruined all my fun. I mean, it was a late night, cut up, have a good time, enjoy watching him have his drinks that I didn't have.
Snorting big. Yeah, snorting big.
Got to harass his wife a little bit. Well, of course, she gave it right back to me. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
They all disappeared on us.
I'm at work again, or I would. Likely story. Send me a picture of you at work, and you prove it.
Yeah.
Hold up a newspaper with today's date on it.
Evidence.
Yeah.
I wonder how his mobile repair truck and how he's doing with that. It
looks pretty cool. He did a good job on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Looks nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Even
So
has
do you
donuts on it.
So do you get two sets of tools when you have one of those?
Knowing him, probably he does. He has probably the big dog collection.
Yeah.
Well, that toolbox from China.
There's the Milwaukee truck, and then there's Dave's.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Remember that toolbox that he ordered from China?
Yeah.
He might have got
Yeah, the one that never showed.
Yeah.
Not so good, Mike. It had more problems than I cared to deal with. I'm not finished with it yet, but just so far it's set too long and was too neglected before it was set too long. But I'm still trying. Well, I have a message here. Let's see. Oh, somebody sent me a message.
Well, if it isn't Mick Mower, man. Wow.
Where's Mick?
Right here.
Yeah, he just came in.
Oh, great.
He called out from under some kitchen thing and popped in here.
Let's see, LMD got smart. He sent me a picture of himself with our live stream in the background showing us all on camera.
All righty. Way to go.
That was smart. That's that police mentality coming out.
Yeah.
He proved himself. Of course, he may be in his room at the house. You never can tell.
Yeah.
Doesn't look much like a police office to me. He got a big crap-eating grin on his face too.
You got to work on it, Dave. The judge is not buying it. Move.
That's right. Not enough evidence.
Nope.
Seems mixed there. I'll wear his hat.
Yeah.
Too bad nobody could see it, but. Oh, look at Brucey there coming in with the shirt.
All green and nice.
Yeah.
Roger.
Roger.
Nice cup of coffee. Sitting around BSing with my friends.
What's not to like? Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a field trip this afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't leave the house that often.
Well, you were promised something free. That's worth getting
Exactly.
out of the house for. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to drive across town to get it.
But when subscribers said they usually send me a message, oh, I got this machine if you want it to work on. I said, I've started now. Please send me a picture, photo.
Yeah, I've already seen this one, and it works perfectly. And so I told the girl to just try it, but she doesn't. You know, it's an old aluminum Jacobson classic. It's not really made for a girl.
No.
Yeah, how was Scotland? Scotland in the flood or what?
William, I wouldn't know. I'm not from Scotland.
Yeah, but
I heard they were. We have friends that a lot of us go over to Scotland. A lot of Canadians love it. And imagine spending 15 grand on your one holiday that you've waited for years, and you get over there and it's horizontal water.
We've had a this yesterday and the day before. We've had westerly winds Denmark is one peninsula and two islands, right?
Right.
And there's a lot of water. So for the last week or so, we've had winds coming out of the northwest, driving water out from around most of Denmark up into the Baltic. And then all of a sudden it flipped around and the wind came from the east yesterday and the day before yesterday. And then it started blowing quite hard. Gale.
Like storm surge.
So 2 meters in some areas.
Right.
2 meters, which is like higher than me.
Me too.
It was bad. I mean, my aunt and uncle, they live on one of the small islands. They were evacuated last night at 11 p.m. There was a knock on the door. That was the cops. Get out.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, was their house damaged? Do you know?
I don't know yet. I wrote them this afternoon. I haven't heard from them yet. But they live very close to the seashore, so it's.
Yeah, it's all living close to the ocean is all wonderful most of the time.
Well, they have a big. I mean, it's usually when the dikes when they erode away and the water comes in, and it's.
Gotta watch what I say.
I know it is called a dike.
I know, the little boy with his finger in the dike.
I know.
We got some dikes here.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
Down around New Orleans, they got the dikes that gave way during Katrina. That's what were y'all talking about? I was talking about.
I was talking about the little boy, Dutch boy with his finger in the dike.
Golly, I swear you can't say nothing on here.
John, when you said the gay way, I thought we were all.
I'm neutral. I'm fine.
Don't make me scratch your eyes out.
I hate every type equally.
Exactly. I hate everybody the same. Exactly, Klaus.
Rick, you were close again. Not quite.
What do you guys get? So, what's his name? Luke got flooded in his shed. He had like 3 inches of water in the shed yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it's been a quite wet couple of days here. So
well, it just stopped raining here.
Yeah, it's starting to dry up here, Hank.
For us, the worst it gets is we get a little water in the basement, and I've got a sump, and then
we are equal opportunity offenders here.
And then I've got an alarm set 6 inches from the top of the sump hole. It starts to beep if it gets that deep.
Bruce, is that rainwater because it's coming down too hard, or?
just the ground gets saturated, and then it starts to just seep in the bottom of the basement.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't come through the walls. It's been tarred, and it seems to be hanging in there. So
Take care, Dave. Be safe out there, buddy.
Take care, Dave.
Hurry back,
Hey, Dave.
safe and sound.
got to
my
run and
mother's
get
house.
some. What do you say? He's got to run and look.
We put in the interior curtain drains.
Look like
in
he's
the village
doing
house.
something.
Yeah, the way I used to do it.
Yeah.
We're still under a burn ban here at my house.
No way.
Yes, I've got stuff piled up waiting to burn, and it's still under a burn ban. I can't burn. All my neighbors are burning.
What are they going to wait
Sure.
till you have the first like big rain or something?
We had a big rain that said it wasn't enough.
Oh,
How are you going
So-
to?
We still have fires burning in the Northwest Territories up 1,000 miles north of me.
Jeez.
Keep it up there, huh?
Canada's big.
Yeah.
I said that before.
It is.
I've got
So,
sticks and logs and branches and pine cones out the butt
right.
to be burned, and
You know, my dad had the big Ponderosa.
Amazon boxes.
My dad had those big Ponderosa pines in his yard, and those cones are this big, eh?
Hmm.
And he would just run over them with the lawnmower.
Ooh.
Chunk!
Well, this will be the last time I mow this year, I'm sure. So I didn't want to have like half chopped up pine cones all over the yard. So I figured I better
Right.
pick them all up this time.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
They burn.
Yeah.
They burn a long time. Cones.
Sure enough.
They're Ponderosa pines.
Ponderosa,
Ah.
yeah. Dum-dum.
Ah.
Hey, now I put peanut butter in between the pine cones. I put the bird seed around it and hang them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang the birds.
The squirrels will love
We
it.
don't have them here.
Squirrels got on them. Yeah.
We have some pretty good size. The pines we have are almost the shrub pines.
I hate squirrels.
Like sugar pine, pine needles.
Yeah. But they're native, and
I just hate squirrels.
they
I took one out before the live stream started.
sure have a lot of tar in the wood.
Yes.
Squirrel stew, John. Squirrel stew.
Squirrels are just a rat with a nice tail.
I haven't seen
I
too
just
many
can't
though
stand them.
in the past few weeks. Usually this time of year, they're going crazy trying to get food.
They got 80 acres across the street from my house to go play in. They got to come over in my yard, eat all the pine cones, and drop everything on the ground around the tree.
And when they get going, I've seen a male squirrel like drop 200 pine cones
Oh yeah,
in a minute. Like,
yeah. I had 3 in one tree yesterday, and I was like, get the shotgun.
I tell you, with the squirrels, it's like it's almost like they're dive bombing. You see all these little like holes in all your mulch. You know, they're digging for stuff. It looks like you got dive bombed by miniature, bombers or something.
Yeah.
I found another hornet's nest in the front yard, but it was empty.
Uh,
I just poured a bunch of Dawn down there and filled it with water and covered it up with dirt. It was an old hole.
I just use dishwashing liquid. It
Yeah.
coats their wings, and that's it.
It works.
my son found one at his house this summer the hard way.
Oh, the hard way.
They had a burrow next to the bricks on the foundation of the house, and he was weed eating and ran over the top of it, and 7 of them got him.
No.
Oh, jeez.
He wasn't real happy about
When
that.
I did mine, I got bit 3 times.
What
And
was it not allergic?
it took 2 weeks for those little red dots to go away. They're evil little bastards. Pardon my language. I'm bilingual, English and profanity.
There you go.
Right now, I think the bees are out just to bite you, because the other day, same thing. I went out to Home Depot and I was putting something in the back of the truck. Wham!
Yeah.
It's like, where'd he
It was a
come
bee or what?
About
I
3
don't know
years
if
ago, I was cutting the
I
head,
love
the yearly
chipmunks.
the yearly hedge cutting, and there was a nest inside the hedge, and I got stung 3 times, and I got one here, and I got 2 on the soft part of my arm,
Mhm.
and for a week, it was starting to itch a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it got
And then it started to itch a whole bunch.
yeah, and then and Anita sent me to the doctor now,
Oh.
and I went, and
Well, you
when
can,
you
you can get that blood poisoning.
when you show the doctor something, and the doctor goes, oh,
Yeah. Ooh. Or don't look good.
and she looked and she said, blood poisoning. I'm going to write you something. Eat them all for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got full spectrum.
Full spectrum antibiotic, anthracoxacin or something crazy. And,
I mean, my stomach was
and
ruined for
the
a
antibiotic
month.
is worse than the event that created it.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it was blood poisoning in the making.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah, from 2 hornet stings.
Well, I still got a dot. And this was, you guys remember when I did the bees, but I still got a dot on there somewhere. Like, that was, what, July?
Yeah. They're nasty creatures. And a bad temper, too.
Yeah.
Well, they were pissed off because I ruined their house.
Yeah.
Well, you would too be.
I met a guy in the neighborhood. He says, don't mess with my family, don't mess with me, and don't mess with my money.
Nick, is this where you went? Oop. Milestone Museum.
Nice.
There's Mr. Henry's truck.
Yeah.
That looks weird.
Just kidding, big dog.
It looks somewhere between soothing and maddening.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Fake village.
There's Boneyard.
Hey, Boneyard.
Boneyard, how you doing?
Boneyard.
Yeah, he said he's finally getting paid by YouTube.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations.
Yeah. Those suckers are hard to get money out of.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you may want to try it one day, John. You know?
One day. Yeah, one day.
You got a good head start.
Yeah. I think
you can always build up a bank.
What are we congratulating and who? What?
Boneyard, he's finally got some money coming from YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
Is your channel called John Clem, Mr. Clem?
no. It's like Big John's something.
I missed this month's YouTube.
You dumbass, you can't remember.
I don't study my channel. I study y'all's channels. Dang, I could go back to studying mine and leave y'all's alone.
Big John's mama.
Should be talking about my mama.
Mama. Let's see here. You must be down at the bottom because there hasn't been much activity.
Probably.
Big John Karaoke, Big John Horse, Big Bad John.
Hang on, let me find it. Hold on.
Actually, it's just called John Clem. Big John.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
I took my last name out of my channel.
John Clem.
Yeah, that's it.
Profile picture in blue sunglasses.
Yeah, that was.
Same hat as you're wearing. Same hat as you're wearing now.
Sure is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the day I was doing
I am subscribed, John. I just checked.
Little clips for Ken's video he was making.
You got 4 videos, John.
Oh, I'm burning it up, son. Burning it up.
3 shorts on a video. You're going to town, buddy.
Yeah, 730 views on.
Y'all don't have to subscribe. I have nothing but push mower
subscribed.
video, some lightning, and then a sticker shout out, and that was
That's
it.
right. I'm looking at a sticker shout out for some great YouTubers.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
told me too, Mr. Bruce.
Is this your twin brother, John?
No, that's the smart one. That's the one that he's a rocket scientist or something, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
They used to confuse us, and
Okay.
Until they met
The guy
you,
with the gun or the guy with a rock?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I love it.
I think he was a rock, something to do with rockets at NASA or something.
This is your brother?
No, it's no
Oh.
Ken. Unfortunately.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah. John says, "This is my brother John."
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Daryl. This is
actually
my other brother, Daryl.
I'm actually the fourth.
Are you?
Really?
Yeah.
Lots of males in here.
I didn't name my son the fifth though, so he wouldn't catch so much hell in school
Is his
growing
name
up.
John, though?
His name is Joshua.
Josh.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that sticker, John?
Which one? That big one?
Yeah.
I cut it up in pieces and used it for toilet paper.
There you go.
Ooh.
No, it is here somewhere. I pull it out and look at it every now and then. Put it back in and laugh.
So Boneyard, nobody's doing one Sundays anymore, so Sunday's open.
Well, in case anybody hasn't subscribed,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get to 45,000, and I've got 180 to go.
Uh-oh.
Dang.
Put out your link, Bruce.
Yeah.
I'll put it out for you. You know.
Yeah, it's
I feel like I'm using
I'm getting like 2 a day, you know? It's kind of
Let's
frustrating
see.
for a channel of that size to get 2 subscribers a day. I used to get 10 a day. I get no respect, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's Mixed Mowers, right? Isn't that the name of your channel?
That's it, yeah. You can unsubscribe and unring the bell.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, I just passed 6,700, I think.
Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, 6,700.
No matter, I got some advice. No matter where you are on that subscriber thing, you always want more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
I don't care for more. I'm good where I'm at. Like,
Mine has dropped out of existence. I haven't made a video. This is the first time in 11 years that I have not made a video in an entire week.
Wow.
Hmm.
Sorry, Mick. I'm just messing with you. I cherish my super big, extra special Mixed Mower sticker.
There you go.
Yeah, Ben, I saw that you passed 4K. Congratulations, my friend.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I just passed
Let's
4,500
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, Tim has a live stream on Sundays. Grass Cutter Palmer.
Oh, does it?
Does he
Yeah.
talk?
For our time, it's later in the evening. Yeah, he
Is
actually
it?
talks.
Yeah.
Well,
Does
he talks
talk?
like a chipmunk to start with, then he goes to normal speak.
That's fun. He likes that, eh?
Yeah, oh, I like it.
Yeah.
But Kenny, your channel has picked up quite a number of subscribers lately.
It did. Yeah, I don't know why, but it did. Yeah.
So when I'm editing, I like to make my voice at 0.75 speed.
There you go.
I sound like John.
You know where I get a lot, though, to be honest, Klaus? When I do a live with Gary and James. Because between the two of them, they've got like 60, 70,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's, okay.
That's a
I
good
know a lot
one.
about electricity, but those two guys are nerd smart. I know they are smart guys.
They usually lose me within about
Yeah,
10 minutes.
even me. Like I'm into, coils and transformers and capacitors, but those guys are like past me.
The 8th. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that
On
1K
Route
or
8.
100K, man?
Henry VIII.
I have a video somewhere of Tim speaking chickmonkeys. I'll just send it to you, Ken, so you can play it for everybody.
Mm.
I've worn out my shirt, Hank.
Tim likes it.
No way.
I wore it out. And then we have a crazy aluminum door with a L handle. And it caught the shirt, when I was walking outside. I'll have to order one.
Well, we just you're not wearing that green shirt going out from that door. Take another door. Okay? I'm not
You
going
can
to
see
send you
it's actually quite worn. Although my camera is old. This is an old camera, by the way.
Yeah.
I sent you the video, Ken.
So this thing behind me, Klaus, right there,
Mhm.
that's one from my mother. She made that. Do you see a lot of that kind of stuff in Denmark?
The older generation had them everywhere.
Yeah, and I've got some that are just 6 inches by 3 feet with a hoop, and they're clock strings. And my mom would take like 6 months to make one.
How you, Casey?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like a rack blanket thing. They do that too.
Yeah, quilting
And it takes forever to make, and they give you one, and you go, thank you.
Tim, you still here?
Well, you know what? You can always put it on the spare room bed.
Yes, and that's where
It
it
looks
goes.
nice there, and everybody, all the girls go, and
Yeah.
There you go. Good imitation. Eh?
I have a sweater and open in front. What do you call that? The cardigan
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that my mom made. It's knitted from wool. It's not pretty, but if you ever lose your warmth, you put that on for 15 minutes and you get it back.
They have to be silk lined if I have one of those because they're so itchy.
They can be a little
Listen.
Elvis, how you doing, Elvis?
Uh-oh. How come it's not doing any sound, John?
Where's the
That
volume?
guy got a head of hair, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm jealous of Tim's hair, that's for
Why
sure.
don't I have volume? Hold on.
since my baby left me.
You're jealous of any hair, right?
Yeah, the
I tell you,
volume's the main part.
I have these new earbuds, and whether they're on or off or a mile away, they connect. I don't know what I gotta shut my Bluetooth. It's a pain in the butt. Hold on.
Since my baby left me, I found a new place to swell.
Hold on.
Here comes Mickey.
Alvin.
Ready?
Alvin, yeah. Mickey, Alvin, yeah.
He looks stoned.
You look tired.
That's grass cutter Palmer in his normal habitat.
Yeah.
Natural habitat.
Tim, I'm sorry, I
Good
got
guy.
tickled at the
Oh, we
chipmunk
love you,
talking.
Tim. We love you, Tim.
Yeah, Michael Roberts. Don't Danes still wear wolf skins and fur? Well, they just reintroduced the wolves for reasons unknown to me.
Easy. I'm half Dane. Exactly.
Yep.
I don't know which half.
Sometimes this half, sometimes this half.
Yeah, but Bruce, is that Great Dane? What is that?
We're going with the dogs. So when I sang that little song, that's the kind of thing I like to have, just one line from a song in a video. I've never been zapped by YouTube for infringement rights because I don't think that their algorithms pick it up because it's only one line.
But wolfskin and fur, Michael, we only use that for underwear. So
What's that line? What's that show with Bill Murray?
Google 3D.
I don't wear underwear, and when I do, it's pretty special.
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Caddy sack. That is even better than airplane and.
Oh, I don't know, man. Airplane.
Caddy.
Okay, here's a joke. Airplane is way up there.
Yeah, it is.
Blazing Saddles.
No, too corny.
Airplane was good, though.
Yeah.
Surely you must be serious.
Sure.
Surely.
Yeah. All right, Tim. That's how you
Everything but
sneak
the
that in
kitchens.
there.
Well, I think it was Police Squad was similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With everything but the kitchen sink, and then they'd throw in the kitchen sink.
There was a guy on airplane that he was one of the air traffic controllers or something. He'd make like the little paper mache things or paper origami or whatever it was. He was funny.
No, he's like, what do you make of this? Well, I can make a brooch or a hat.
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
bird.
that was it. That was it.
Jeff Bridges, I'm sure, did a good job of being the straight guy in there, didn't he? But he wasn't the straight guy.
Yeah.
Picked a bad day to quit doing cocaine.
Lloyd Bridges. That was Lloyd.
Lloyd Bridges, yeah.
Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
Take care, Boneyard.
William's down in the basement.
See you, Boneyard.
See ya.
Who's in the basement?
In the basement?
William.
Oh.
Tara Heel.
Hey, William.
Hey,
Go on, William.
Here he is.
How are you?
how's it going?
Yeah.
I like your glasses.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, is it windy in there?
Do what?
Yeah, it looks like you're riding a motorcycle or something with the goggles.
Oh no, that's mine.
It's his mohawk.
That's mine. How's everybody doing?
That's what's left of your hair.
I have an inverted mohawk.
It's on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me think about that one, John. It's going to take a while. I'm the foreigner.
It's on the sides and not in the middle.
Me too.
Look like
Hey,
Wolverine.
Nick's
Remember Wolverine's
converting his
hair?
kids
Oh,
into
man.
young workshop.
Last night I was hot. I was
Where's
sweating.
that?
My wife grabbed my hair and she went up like this, like Ed Grimley. Remember Ed Grimley? I was walking around with my hair straight up in the middle. It was hilarious.
What were y'all doing that you were so sweaty you did your hair like that?
Best 5
Remember,
seconds.
John, you ask a question, make sure you want the answer.
Well, that's just true, yeah.
Best 5 seconds of the month.
5 seconds. Golly.
There you go, Bruce.
There he is.
It was when I was a teenager. We were Saturday night. We were in town, and for some reason, our group got approached by a couple of police officers. And the officer asked one of my friends something, and my friend said, "Are you absolutely sure you want the answer to that?" The cop actually smiled and said, "Yes, I am." Okay.
You know what? My father taught me right from the get-go when I was about 12. He said, if you're approached by a police officer, doesn't matter even if he's like 18 years old or he looks 18 years old, it is, yes, sir. No, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's
There
right.
we go. That's my grade 7 picture. That's great, eh? Isn't that funny?
Yeah, Martin Short.
Hey, Ken, I heard Zippo Bargo wasn't doing too good. Do you know him, don't you, Zippo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I heard he's not doing too good.
The last time I talked to him, he's hanging in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I talked to Sparky today, and he said he heard he wasn't doing that well. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You can always write him and ask him. He's usually responding.
Yeah, he'll tell you how he's doing. He won't. I miss him. I haven't talked to him for a while. So that's a good idea, Klaus. I will give him an email after this.
Is his email on his page? About page?
About page.
Yeah.
You just have to say you're not a robot.
Oh, okay.
I am not a robot.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I probably look like one of these glasses on.
Oh, you look good. You look too cool in those things.
Like the
Oh no, they look good on
Terminator,
you.
William.
Or you look like Stella with her yellow ones.
Look like an older Terminator.
Where's Stella at?
Camping.
She's just camping with her friends.
Oh, camping.
Gone camping.
This might be our last weekend for camping in Canada or Western Canada. Snow on. We're getting snow on Monday. In case you didn't know, William.
Snow.
Oh, you got snow.
I heard of that.
Monday.
Oh, really?
Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
You
sounds all
keep it-
wonderful. Everybody gets excited about a white Christmas, and Trudy and I are like, "What's so great about a white Christmas?"
Yeah.
It happens 34 years out of 35.
We get a white Christmas here every 10, 12 years. That's it.
Now, usually it's wet Christmas.
Yeah.
That's where it is here.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last white Christmas we've had.
We had a couple where it snowed.
Well, you're in the South, obviously. Where are you, William?
In North Carolina, about 60 miles above Charlotte, North Carolina.
God's country.
That's so funny with the accent. North Carolina. Nor is if you pronounce it with an accent in Danish, it means the same thing.
Of course.
North. Yeah.
North Carolina.
No Kakalaki.
Yeah.
Close to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh, that sounds romantic, doesn't it? Just close to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Mountains.
Sorry, Ben, I didn't understand. You said what question? I don't know what question. I'm a little lost. Did I pop a question?
Dirt Rider's right. If that's why we go to Mexico, because the snow looks like white sand.
I think I don't mind. I mean, from where I live, the only thing I struggle with is the lack of daylight.
Right. It's
That,
cloudy
that's
it's cloudy all winter, right?
yeah. I mean, you get up in the morning, it's pitch black, right? And you get home from work, it's pitch black. It
I don't have that
gets
problem.
to you after it gets to you after a couple of months.
It does.
I
And
don't
you know,
have that problem.
here the sun goes down at 4:30 in the afternoon on December 21st. That's our shortest day of the year. And it's dark at 4:45, and the sun doesn't come back up till 7:30 in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
And in Mexico, it doesn't change that much because they're closer to the equator, because we're in southern to mid-southern Mexico, and it's 7 to 7:30 is the sunset, you know, year round. It's great. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I don't have enough videos made to get me through yet. I'm only going to do
You
one a
better
week.
get out.
Yeah, I got them in my desktop. I've got all kinds of stuff. You're going to get awfully sick of looking at that red chainsaw by January the 30th. That's the 100cc one, eh?
Yeah.
That's a big chainsaw. It's worth doing 10 videos on a 100cc chainsaw.
But I was thinking, Bruce, when I look at I was looking for a globe, so I could see what's that called, the latitude or the the horizontal one is latitude, right?
Right.
So I was wondering where the red deer was in relation to Denmark, because it looks.
It could be close, but you have more ocean around you, which makes it more temperate.
Yeah, you're right.
And we're more like Moscow, or we're in the middle of the plains.
Could be Moscow, yeah, could be. Mid
still remember
Norway, mid Sweden, Moscow type of thing, yeah.
what my teacher said. Check your lips when you say longitude goes up and down, latitude goes side to side. That was where fifth
That's
grade.
like when Ken last week, 2 weeks ago, Ken taught me that the stator is stationary.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
What is it?
On a charger or a engine, the stator is stationary.
Oh yeah, and the rotors.
STA, it's Latin, right? And of course, the rotor rotates. Hey, Mr. Haney, I'm looking forward to a 100cc saw, but not the winter. He's in Flint.
Yeah, Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
Isn't that where they had the lead in the water? All that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's talked about that.
Yeah.
Rip up the whole city and put in new pipes to the 80% of the city's houses or something crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know the
Did
percentage.
Brockwood show this?
Did they get that done?
Brock.
I missed that, Hank.
No, I think her name was
43 degrees north. Yeah, he's south of the 49th parallel.
The lawyer.
Are you right at the 49th parallel, Bruce?
No, I'm, I don't know. We must be up in the 50s. The 49th parallel is the big long border between us and the States.
Ah, okay.
We're probably 53, something like that. You looking it up, Klaus?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm 41.24 degrees north. What's zero? The prime meridian, is that England or something? Where's zero?
That would be the equator, wouldn't it?
No,
Yeah.
no, for longitude.
Oh, what do they call that?
Isn't that the prime meridian? Yeah, because I'm about 41 north and then 73 west.
Right.
I'm 55 and 38 north.
Yeah, so you're lower than me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're 52.
No, we're not lower. No, we're not lower.
You're
Yeah, if
higher.
you're 30 something, I'm 41, so I'm above, right?
Yeah. We're 52.
Latitude 55 degrees.
I'm going to look up Windsor. It'll.
Yeah. Oh, so you're above us, 55.
Yeah.
Look, watch
Yeah.
this one, you guys. Windsor is like, that's where they make the cars alongside Detroit, right?
Hmm.
Windsor is 42.
Oh, right with me.
That's how far south Windsor is, and it's in Canada. That's cool, eh?
35.
There's parts of Canada down by Windsor and in that area that are further north than the northern California border.
Yep. Later, Rick.
North Carolina is 35.
Oh, you're way down there. That's interesting.
Greenwich Mean Time, right? GMT.
There you go. Your Greenwich Mean Time.
Does that mean? Well, is there Greenwich Happy Time?
Cocktail time.
Hmm.
It's always cocktail time in England.
See, Washington is 39.
Well, I didn't know Washington was that far south.
Oh yeah.
See, the state of Washington is just south of me, right?
You know, DC is like 6 hours from here.
Everybody's staring into their computers.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I did it too.
Amazing though. You can just look at one of these little pieces of garbage and get whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow, Boston's almost identical
and
latitude.
more than you want.
Okay, this is my specialty right here. Right there. So in the communications world, there's two things. There's signaling and there's transmission. And this is signaling.
What?
Hang on.
Hey, Bruce.
Hello, Ken.
Hold on. Hello.
Hi. And that, the speech is the transmission.
Gee,
And it just
Ken.
costs you.
a half a second delay.
Hello.
That's cute, eh?
Interesting.
What's
Technology.
it going to cost you?
Technology.
What's it going to cost you, Bruce, for that phone call?
No, it's
Nothing.
so.
I got a North American plan.
It's so funny when you talk about. I have a good friend of mine. He's a radio amateur, and they
Yeah.
talk to each
Ham.
other.
A ham.
Yeah, and he's got a big dish. Something he got off. He bought used from the National Weather Service.
Perfect.
He can bounce a signal off the moon and talk to somebody in South America.
Right.
Dang.
Those guys.
I have to
guys
put a
are
plug in for my
super
dad. He was a ham radio operator when he was 13 years old during the Second World War. And he would talk to people all over the world, except for places he couldn't talk. There was rules.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of like computers now, like it was the highest, and he had just a 20 gauge wire stretched across the yard to the garage roof. And that's how he did it.
I tell you, out here in Connecticut, anyway, if you had a ham radio, they let you put your call sign on your license plate.
Right. You can do that here too.
And instead of having a dash in between, it had a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And then he, at 18, he became a pilot. And he took his bike. He used to ride his bicycle out to the airport. Like any city, the airport's a long ways out, right? So he was quite a guy. I miss him. I'm going to get another coffee. Don't go away.
We'll be right here.
Don't go away mad. Don't go away mad. Just go away.
In New York State, you put your call sign on your license plate too.
Yeah.
I still remember my call sign for CP, though. I was KFG 8186. That was back in 76, 78.
KZI 234. Still remember that one from the 80s.
I can't remember mine. Long time ago.
Probably like 1.
A1.
Yeah. Number 1.
Number 1.
Just kidding, Mr. Henry. Just kidding.
Thanks.
Keep you on your toes.
That's before they had number.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a place where you could look up old call signs.
Mrs. P washed the coffee pot.
Oh.
What kind of coffee is that? It's clear.
Yeah. Weak.
Vodka.
Oh, pure vodka. Yeah.
Did I show you guys my apple schnapps last time?
No.
No? You got to see that. Be right back.
I missed that last comment.
What are you drinking, Bruce?
Water.
Oh.
We have some of the best drinking water on earth here, except in March.
What's March? All the rain, the
snow.
Yeah,
well, we get runoff right from the mountain. First city on the river.
Have a look at this.
Is that the new one, Klaus?
Yeah, it's the newest one, the new batch. It's crab apples.
Yeah, but when do you open it?
I made 3 jars, 2 this size and a smaller one. I opened the smaller one last week to taste it. It tastes really nice.
Does it have an actual taste or an aftertaste?
It actually.
I know vodka. A lot of times when it evaporates, you get like an after. Or did you do schnapps? What did you do?
Doesn't matter if you do a neutral schnapps or you do vodka. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
This one is made on vodka, but it took
so
the color.
I got to interrupt. Do you do it for the fruit or do you do it for the liquid?
The liquid.
Oh.
Because after this, the fruit tastes horrible. After this.
Oh well, I don't like fruit anyway. So.
Yeah, me neither. So, but yeah,
you only got that much liquid, right? An inch of liquid.
No. It's all the way down here.
We got 40 gallons of apples off our tree, and I don't really like apples.
I like a good apple.
Yeah, once in a while.
Gotta be.
Take care, Tim.
There he is.
There he is. In action.
You know how fast you're going?
Boy.
Oh, gosh.
Boy.
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 That's funny.
Boy.
I never used that line. Thank you.
Well, I would be smart.
What, boy, or how fast you going?
I did use the how fast a few times.
You know, I got pulled over in Saskatchewan there about a little while ago, and I was rocking little town, 600 people on the highway, speed zone, right? 2 cops, 1 at each end. They were getting everybody, and they zipped me as I was going through town. I was going 120 kilometers in an 80, which is, I was rocking. Kilometers, not miles, guys.
Yeah.
And the gentleman pulled me over and he said, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I said, "Yes, I was going 122 kilometers an hour when you hit me with the radar." He said, "Oh, you told the truth. Thank you very much. Have a good day. We'll see you later."
Wow.
Yep.
Right?
It means
if I
a lot.
had been snotty or pissy or snotty or anything like that, I would have got a $300 ticket.
Should have said screw you and punched it.
Yeah.
I just looked up Saskatchewan speeding ticket. And,
Yeah, there you go. Manitoba. That's
Here,
Manitoba.
here the cops that they won't let you off with anything because the way the law's made, they can't do that. If you're caught breaking the law, they will execute whatever penalty is.
I thought you were gonna say they'll execute you.
Yeah,
No,
kind of
no,
strict
no,
over there.
no, no.
Here they still got a clear button on the radar. So
No, but it's you won't
No
get
in
away with
between,
it.
huh?
Nope. And you can try talk your way out of it. It's not going to help. You broke the
Talk your
law.
way into more.
You can do that if you're dumb.
Mhm.
yes, sir.
I'm
No,
always-
sir. Thank you, sir. I will, sir.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm always polite when I'm around a police officer. Always.
I thought I'm always polite when I'm arrested. Yeah.
No, that doesn't matter. I mean, they're doing a job, right? It's
Yeah.
so. But yeah, you wouldn't get away with it here. If you clock in 120 kilometer in an 80 kilometer zone, you're gonna get a ticket, and it's gonna be hefty.
300.
Yeah, we're hanging around a thug.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 5 minutes.
He'll be in a gang next.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes, and then we can go private. We can talk about you.
Yeah.
Just like Brucey said, in 5 minutes we can show our privates. So.
No, I mean going 120 in Frank will ruin
You get
you.
the zoom
I mean,
camera, hold on.
it'll use so much gasoline.
No. It's got an overdrive.
Ah.
It only revs when I'm on the highway. It only revs at 2,000 RPM.
What's that? Your truck
Whatever,
or
Mike, whatever.
That's right. It's got the L400 something or other that's improved over the older ones.
in that case, fine is doubled.
Yeah.
Construction zones are where they'll
Take
really
care, John.
You can't talk your way out of a construction
The
zone.
worst thing here, though, school buses don't ever.
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, well, we've had so many.
You can't
fatalities.
pass the school bus.
If a school bus has its sign out, you
You
can't.
can't go by.
But the problem is, here's the problem. Here, all the school buses have cameras now. Okay, so if they see you passing it, they don't know if the sign's out or not. So the bus could be on the side of the road just having a snooze. You pass it, they click the camera, it's $500 fine, and you got to go to court. It's a pain. And I'm like,
Yeah,
so now
I mean that you would expect the judge to want to see some sort of documentation that the sign was out.
all I know is if
They
the school
should.
bus is stopped, so am I. I don't care. Just
They should be wired to only come on.
They should.
when
Yeah, they
the
should.
stop sign's out.
Yeah.
That's pretty crappy.
Yeah. And then I don't know how it is your
Okay, John.
way, John, but if you have a divided highway, like with an esplanade in the middle, and the bus is on one side of the divided highway, do you still have to stop if you're on the other side?
No.
Well,
we
in our
wouldn't
state,
have,
in
we
our
wouldn't
state,
have a bus
you do.
stop on the divided
Really?
highway.
In Connecticut,
On
you
divided
do.
highway.
My buddy got a ticket for it, and he said it's a divided highway. There's a concrete esplanade in the center. The traffic's
Yeah.
going two different ways. They said, nope. If this light is on, because how do you know the kid's not crossing the street? I go, it would be kind of stupid for a bus to let him off to cross
Right.
an esplanade, across some traffic,
Our divided highways are all limited access. It's great.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I was reading somewhere yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, where a log truck hauling logs topped a hill, and there was a school bus stopped, and he swerved and missed the school bus because he couldn't stop in time, hit two kids.
Oh, wow.
They were waiting at the bus stop, but they were, of all things, minor injuries.
You guys heard about that hockey team in Saskatchewan that got wiped out a couple of years ago? Eh? Did you hear about that? A hockey bus full of, 18-year-old hockey players, and
Would it go off a
18 of them were killed, and 12 of them were critically injured. And
Yeah, I was working, it was 88 or 89, and we had a tennis team coming through going back to either North or South Carolina. And they ran off the highway at like 3 a.m. and hit a track hoe excavator and killed 9 of them.
Hey, John.
Yep, that's it. In the county next to me.
Perry County.
But there are rules where the school bus can and cannot stop, isn't there?
Well, you can't stop on railroad tracks. That's about it.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, if you stop in a place where nobody has a chance to stop when they see the stop sign, that makes no sense.
But you got to
like just over a hill crest or something. It's
It's
not.
all rural,
Yeah,
right? Like you've got school buses going up and down every gravel road in North America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. We got 15 seconds.
Oh, everybody have a good evening. We
Thank
enjoyed
you,
it.
everybody in
Or I
the
enjoyed it.
chat.
Just remember,
Take
tip your
care,
waiters
everybody.
and waitresses.
Yes, we'll slip him something.
There you go.
Yeah, just a little something in a dark alley out behind the restaurant.
Right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Take care, everybody.
Y'all have a good night.
Uh,
Yeah.
Bye bye.
that's it. We're out of here. Hold on one second.